Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. Before we get started, kind of go over some things real quick. I will be starting a podcast that will be a long one, probably over an hour weekly, and we'll see how that goes, man. I will, have some fun things. Hopefully, have some guests on there. Definitely want to have some subscribers on there, some viewers. If you follow me on Twitter, just hit me up on Twitter. Message me in the DMs, and we'll talk about it, man. We'll get that thing rolling, and then we'll go over the details from there. I do want to go over a couple things, man. The first thing on the list will be, are the Saints doing enough to help Jameis Winston? I've got that question a lot. The answer right now would be no. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's no, but it's super, super early. Obviously, we know what happened earlier, trying to go after the other quarterback that's in Cleveland now. That didn't work. So I'm not going to sit there not helping him. Obviously, it's still a draft to go. Free agency really has just started, man. The big names have kind of gone off the board, but we probably weren't in the market for like the top tier guys. Anyway, we're more the B level, the C level guys. So as of now, we haven't really done anything. We haven't added any weapons, but we haven't lost any weapons on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, we lost Armstead, but like I said, man, we lost him basically last year anyway, only playing around 7 games. Now, this answer can change to a yes, very simple, man. You just sign a receiver here, draft a receiver, draft the O-lineman, and then boom. Now you add that with MT and Kamara, who's probably going to be suspended for 6 games, maybe less. Who knows what the NFL is going to do. And then, yeah, we've done enough, or we've done something, to help him be a better quarterback, be the best quarterback he can be. We can't throw him out there with the same lineups and the same weapons we had last year. It's just not going to work. That's just setting him up for failure, and you don't want to do that to a quarterback, especially a quarterback that's basically on a 1-year deal, and he's trying to, fight for his NFL life as a starter per se. So, man, put the best weapons around him that you can and put him in the best position to succeed, and hopefully he does that. But as of now, we haven't done anything to help him, honestly. Which brings me to my next point in the running game. We need to address the running game. The running game last year was probably one of the worst running games I've seen from the Saints in super, super, super long time. Obviously, to be able to throw the ball, man, you have to be able to run the ball, or the play action's not working and things are just not going. I think a big thing with the running game was obviously injuries. Let's get that out the way. A lot of guys were injured. A lot of guys were mixing and matching, so the chemistry wasn't there. Just the talent wasn't there. That was just all bad from the get-go. But also, the lack of passing game is another part of that, man. If you can't pass the ball, then no one's going to respect your pass. Everyone's going to be in a box, towards that line of scrimmage, stopping the run. And so that's also another bad thing. And third, we just need another running back, honestly. Alvin Kamara, as good as he is, he just can't do it all. Mark Ingram, he's not the same. I know we're all hyped to get him back, but let's be honest, it wasn't the same as when he left. Obviously, he's getting older, so we're definitely going to need a running back. Hopefully, we could draft one 4th round. You can get so much value from a 4th round running back, and hopefully we do that, address that in the draft, 4th or 5th round, whatever they want to take a running back. We have to get some fresh legs in there, a young guy in there, maybe a bruiser type back. We're going to have to do that because the run game was piss poor last year, and we can't go into the next season with no weapons, no running game, or none of that. It's just going to be a bad, bad look for the Saints, for this offense, and we're going to be right where we started or ended off last year. I'll probably do a video on that, honestly. I know a lot of people don't want to watch the offensive line and things like that, but I'll do a video on how bad the running game was last year, some things we can fix and some things we did well, even with the replacements in there. So I'll definitely try to look at that in more depth. I've been watching every game from last year over just because I want to do some new things. So I think I'm on week 7 or 8. I know I just watched the Bucs game, so I think that's week 8. So yeah, I finished week 8. Gonna try to finish the rest of the games up this week, and then I'll have more content on that front. In this video, man, I just want to see what y'all say in the comments on this. What do y'all think we have to do to be competitive, for next season? What do you want to see in the draft? What do you want to see in this free agency? You can give me names, positions. It doesn't matter. I just want to know what y'all think on this. I'll be in the comments as always, man, chopping it up with y'all. And I just want to see what y'all think. I think personally, wide receiver in the draft, got to address the tackle situation. I think we should bring in a guard, maybe not a starter, but a backup, in free agency. Maybe challenge Pete, challenge Ruiz, just in case. You never know on that front. Also, I do think Ram needs to move to left tackle and bring in a right tackle, and maybe add one more safety to the mix. If it's P.J. Williams, that'll be great. If it's another guy, we'll see. Don't want to really bring in a rookie as safety because you already got Marcus May in a new system. Then you want to bring a rookie in a new system. I think that's just too many new people at important positions on the team. So I'll see what they do, man. It's still early, super, super early. Not going to panic yet. But it's getting kind of close to that panic button, man. I don't want all these guys to leave free agency and the Saints are left with just scraps. I did tweet yesterday that it's a couple receivers, man, that I'm willing to look at. Scantling, who's in Kansas City, wanted to look at him. Keelan Cole, wanted to look at him. D.D. Westbrook. It's some guys out there. Man. Like I said, they're not A guys, but they're just solid guys. You got your A guy. You have your A guy, and hopefully you get your B guy, in the draft. So all these C and D, they're competing with Callaway, Deontay Harris for your third, fourth, fifth receiver spot. We need those guys as well. You can't just have Michael Thomas in the first round and think it's all going to be great. So, man, that's all for this, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, like I said earlier. And if you're new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. Turn the notifications on so you won't miss a video from me. This is The Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.